right, good morning, second grade students. So today for math, you watched the video for lesson 19 on modeling and using language to tell about 1 more and 1 less, 10 more and 10 less, and 100 more and 100 less. So we're just going to be going through the lesson 19 homework sheet today, just to review from the video that you watched. So for number 1, it says to fill in the chart and to whisper the complete sentence, blank more or less than blank is blank. So our first number is 100 more. So we would say 100 more than 146 is blank. So again, 100 more than 146 is going to give us a new number. So since we're talking 100 more, we need to worry about our hundreds place. So 1 more than 1 is 2. So 100 more than 146 would be 246. Now let's do 100 less than 146. So again, we're looking at our hundreds place here. So 1 less than 1 gives us 0. So 1 minus 1 gives us 0. So we are left with only 46. So now let's do 10 more than 146. So instead of looking at our hundreds place, we're going to look at our tens place. So 1 more than 4 gives us 5. So our 1 stays the same in the hundreds place, but our 4 is going to become 5, and then our ones place stays the same. So 10 more than 146 is 156. Now 10 less. So again, our hundreds place is going to stay the same, but this time 10 less. So 1 less than 4 is 3, and our ones place stays the same. So 10 less than 146 is 136. All right, now we're going to talk 1 more. So 1 more than 146. So this time we're going to be looking at our ones place. So our hundreds place is going to stay the same. Our tens place is going to stay the same. So 1 more than 6 is 7. All right, and now opposite, 1 less. So again, the 1 in our hundreds place is going to stay the same. The 4 in our tens place is going to stay the same. But 1 less than 6 is 5. So 1 less than 146 is 145. All right, now let's try it with 235. So again, we're back to 100 more. So we're looking at our hundreds place, which we have 2. So 1 more than 2 gives us 3. And our tens and our ones place stays the same. So 100 more than 235 gives us 335. Now 100 less. So remember, our tens and our ones place is going to stay the same. But now 1 less than 2 is 1. All right, now we're going to move on to 10 more. So now the 2 in our hundreds place is going to stay the same. But the 3 in our tens place, we need 10 more. So 1 more than 3 is 4. And the 5 in our ones place stays the same. But now we're going to do the opposite of 10 less. So again, The 2 in our hundreds place stays the same, but we need 10 less in our tens place. So 1 less than 3 is 2, and the 5 in our ones place stays the same. And now we're going to move to our ones place. So 1 more than 235 is going to give us 2, 3, and 6. Because our 2 and 3 stay the same, we're focusing on our ones place, and 1 more than 5 gives us 6. And now 1 less. So again, 2 and 3 in our hundreds and tens place stays the same, but now 1 less than 5 is 4. All right, now let's try this with 357. So 100 more. So our 5 and our 7 are going to stay the same in our tens and ones place. So 100 more. So 1 more than 3 gives us 4. Now the opposite, 100 less. So again, our tens and ones place stays the same, and 1 less than 3 gives us 2. So we have 257. So now we have 10 more. So this time the 3 in our hundreds place stays the same, but our tens place we need 10 more. So 1 more than 5 is 6, and 7 stays the same in our ones place. Now 10 less. So again, the 3 stays the same. 5 becomes 4, and the 7 in our ones place stays the same. Now we have 1 more. So our hundreds and our tens place stays the same, but our ones place needs to be 1 more. So 7 plus 1 gives us 8. And then 1 less. Again, 3 and 4 in our hundreds and tens place stays the same. And 1 less than 7. So 7 minus 1 gives us 6. All right, now let's try this for 481. So again, we're only focusing on our hundreds place. So 100 more would give us 500, and then 8 and 1 stay the same. 100 less. Remember, we're only focusing on our hundreds place, so our tens and our ones stay the same. So 1 less than 4 gives us 3. Now we're up to 10 more. So we know 4 stays the same in our hundreds. 8 plus 1 gives us 9, and the 1 stays the same in the ones place. So now opposite, 10 less. So hundreds stay the same. Now from 8, we're taking away 10. So 8 minus 1 gives us 7. And then our 1 stays the same. Then we have 1 more. So our 4 and our 8 stay the same. 1 plus 1 gives us 2. And then opposite of that, so again, 4 and 8 stay the same. And then 1 less. So 1 minus 1 gives us 0. All right, we got 2 more numbers to work through. So we have 672. So 100 more of that. So 6 plus 1 gives us 7. And then 7 in our tens place stays the same, and 2 in our ones place stays the same. So now we have 100 less. So 6 minus 1 gives us 5. And then 7 and 2 stay the same. Now we're focusing on 10 more in our tens place. So again, 6 now stays the same. But our 7 in our tens place needs to become 8 to make 10 more. And then 2 in our ones place stays the same as well. And now we're doing the opposite. So our 6 in our 100 stays the same, but 10 less than 7 gives us 6. And then the 2 in our ones place stays the same. Now we're focusing only on our ones place where the 2 is. So 6 and 7 stay the same, and will stay the same for 1 less as well. So 1 more than 2 gives us 3, and 1 less than 2 gives us 1. All right, and our last number, we have 814. So 100 more. So 8 plus 1 gives us 9. And our 1 and 4 and our 10s in one place stays the same. 100 less. 8 minus 1 gives us 7. And again, 1 and 4 stay the same. Now we're focusing on our 1 in our 10s place, so the 8 stays the same. 1 plus 1 gives us 2, and then 4 stays the same. So we have 824. Now we have 10 less. So again, our 8 and our 100 stay the same. 1 minus 1 gives us 0. And then 4 stays the same. So we have 804 is 10 less than 814. All right, now we're focusing on our ones place. So we have 8 and 1 stay the same. And then 4, we need 1 more. So 4 plus 1 gives us 5. And then 1 less than 814, we have 813, because 4 minus 1 gives us 3. All right, so that is our worksheet that goes with lesson 19.